My dear students, today we are going to revise the second chapter from our EVS book, that is Bones and Muscles. Look at the picture. This is the human skeleton. There are 206 bones in a fully grown human being. All the bones of our body are together called as skeleton. Skeleton is hard and strong. It gives the body a firm shape and supports it, and protects the delicate organs in our body. For example, the heart skull protects the soft and delicate brain inside it. The bones meet each other, and these meeting points are called joints. These joints help our body to bend at different places and help us to do many things. There are more than 600 muscles in the human body. Muscles help the bone to move. Muscles are like elastic threads that join the bones with one another. Contraction and relaxation of muscle make the bones move. As a result, we are able to walk, run, dance, and play. The movement of some muscles can be controlled by us, but some others are not in our control. For example, our heart muscle keep on moving all the time and help our heart to beat. We cannot control this movement. It was an overall idea of this chapter, so let's move on the skeleton system. We find most of the human body system to be hard and bony, as they are mainly formed of bones. These bones form a framework in our body called as the skeleton, and these together make up the skeletal system. The skeletal system protects our body. The skeleton is made up of different types of bones. Look at the pictures. The skeleton protects the soft and delicate organs inside our body from the injury, like heart, lungs, and liver. Bones of head, shoulder blade, and hips are made up of flat bones. The bones of our arms and legs are long bones. The bones in our palm and feet are short bones. The bones in our backbone or spine are irregular bones. Skeleton gives us form, shape, and support. Bones are hard and strong, so they do not bend. The long bone of the skeleton contains a cavity filled with soft fatty material called the bone marrow. Red blood cells are produced by them. Let us learn about the components of skeletal system. The skull is a bony box formed by 8 flat bones fitted together. The face is made up of 14 bones, of which only the lower jaw is movable. Look at the picture. Only the nose is made up of cartilage. Cartilage is made up of strong tissues which are very flexible. The skull rests on the backbone. Look at the backbone. 33 small bones called the vertebrae together make up long backbone or vertebral column. Each vertebrae has a cushion of cartilage. As we know, the backbone protects our delicate spinal cord. The limbs are made up of long bones fitted together. The upper arm has only one long bone called the humerus. The lower arm has 2 bones called radius and ulna. The wrist and the hand have 27 bones together. The upper leg is made up of a strong long bone called the femur or the thigh bone. This is the largest bone in the body. The lower leg has 2 bones called the tibia and fibula, but there are also ankle bone and the smaller bones of the toes. Ankle and foot are made up of 26 small bones. There are 2 pairs of girdles, a pair of shoulder girdle and a pair of hip girdles. Look at the picture. Girdles are fixed, so we cannot move it. Next is rib cage. The rib cage is formed by 12 pairs of long carved bones called the ribs, in which 10 pairs are joined in front to the breastbone. The last 2 pairs of the ribs are free at the front end and are called as floating ribs. Next is joint. A joint is formed where 2 or more bones meet. Joints may be movable or it can be immovable. Strong tissues called the ligaments hold 2 bones together at a joint. Can we move our skull? No, we cannot. So it is the example of the immovable joint. Different types of joint in our body are the ball and socket joints, the pivot joints, the hinged joints, and the gliding joints. The ball and socket joint is found in the hips and the shoulders. It allows maximum range of movement. Look at the picture. The pivot joint is found in between the first and second bone of the backbone. Look at this. It allows the movement of head from side to side. Knee joint, elbow joint, etc. are called the hinge joint. Look at the picture, it actually looks like the hinge. The hinge joint allows only up and down movements. Gliding joints allow the bones to slide on each other, like the joints found in the wrist and the ankle. The muscles are fleshy bundle of thin elastic-like material in the body. Muscles can be tightened or loosened to produce movement. In our body, there are about 640 different muscles. All flesh is made up of muscles. Muscle is joined to a bone by strong, tough, white material called the tendons. Look at the picture of the tendon. According to their structure and function, muscles are put into 3 groups. They are voluntary muscle, involuntary muscle, and cardiac muscle. Most of the muscles in our body are voluntary muscles. And these muscles are under the control of our will. These muscles are found in legs, arms, eyes, tongue, etc. Whereas involuntary muscles are not in our control. They are also known as smooth muscles. They are found in foot pipe, stomach, intestine, lungs, etc. The muscle of the heart are called the cardiac muscles. And as I have mentioned previously, that cardiac muscles are not under the control of our will. Things to remember: muscles work by shortening or contracting. When a muscle contracts, it becomes shorter and thicker. In all the free moving joints, the muscles are attached to bones and move these bones in different directions. Each movable joint has 2 sets of muscles, one to pull the bones up and other to pull the bones back. Look at this picture. For example, the biceps muscles above the arm bones raise the arm, and triceps muscle below the arm bones lower the arm. Alright, now it is clear to you. Regular exercise helps to develop and tone up the muscles. If our muscles are not used for a long time, they tend to become weaker. I hope that now you have an overall idea about this chapter. So, read this chapter once again along with the question answer.